My name is Allison. I'm the Programs Outreach and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me today for another episode of STEAM Time. Today we are going to be doing the activity that is in our December grab and go bags, and that is this big 3D snowflake. Pretty cool, huh? So if you haven't visited one of our branches to pick up your activity bag, make sure that you do so. Activity bags are available while supplies last. So if you're watching this video sometime after December 2021 or you weren't able to go in to pick up an activity bag, that's okay. You only need a few simple things. You are going to need 6 pieces of white paper, just any regular old white paper. You could really do it with any colored paper or any kind of paper, but we are using white printer paper. And then you'll also need scissors and a glue stick. Before we get started going through how to make our snowflakes, I thought that we would talk about some snowflake facts because this is a STEAM Time video after all. Most of you are probably familiar with snowflakes. They are a form of precipitation that comes down from the sky when it gets really cold. We don't get snow here in Monterey County, but some of you might have gone places where there is snow, like Yosemite, Tahoe, or some other states get a lot of snow. Some of you may have participated in some winter activities like skiing and snowboarding or sledding. But what exactly is a snowflake? Snowflakes begin to form when an extremely cold water droplet freezes to a particle of dust or other matter in the clouds. As this tiny particle of ice moves through the clouds, more water vapor freezes to it. Eventually, this process creates a snowflake that is heavy enough to fall to Earth. When water freezes, molecules connect together and form hexagons. As more molecules are added, they form branches on each of the 6 sides, which is why you need 6 pieces of paper to do this project for our 6 sides of our snowflake. Now, you may have heard that no 2 snowflakes are alike. It can take up to 100,000 water vapor droplets to make a single snowflake. So the chances of a snowflake being the same as another snowflake are super rare, because that is a lot of water vapor droplets that are needed to make that one snowflake. So with those facts in mind, grab your materials and let's get started making our 3D snowflake craft. First, what you're going to do is you are going to take one of your pieces of paper and you are going to turn all of these rectangles into squares. To do this, you will take the top left corner and you will fold it down until you hit the bottom of your paper. So you've made like a little triangle with this little rectangle off to the side. Then you will fold it down to crease along this line. But you have something that looks like this little triangle flap. And you're gonna cut off this excess here. You're going to repeat this with all 6 of your sheets of paper, and this will make you little squares. Now that you have 6 triangles, you can open those up and you'll see that you have a nice looking square. But you're going to keep it folded up as a triangle, and you are actually going to fold it in half one more time so that you have another folded triangle. You're going to crease it. And this will give you 2 folded edges. You've got folded edge here, and then 2 open edges here. You're going to orient your triangle so that your single folded edge, so the part where it folds right here, is facing you. And then you are going to cut up at a diagonal to make little slits. You want to make sure that you don't cut up all the way, because that'll just create a bunch of scrap pieces of paper. So you'll do it like so. See how I didn't go all the way there, so there's a little bit left. So you'll cut a few strips. You can do as many as you want, as close together as you want. I am going to do 3, all at a diagonal so that it looks like this. When you unfold this, can be a little tricky to unfold. You are going to have a lot of little squares. You see how there's some little squares that are made up here? In order to create the 3D effect, what you are going to do is take your glue stick, you are going to fold up the little points of each square and glue them together. And you'll do this in an alternating fashion. So if I'm doing this one this way, I'll flip it over and glue the next two so that they're folded together in the back. I'll show you what that looks like. Put a little glue there. So there's my first one, and then I'm going to flip it over and take the next two pieces of the next square and glue them together. And then I'll flip that over and repeat again until I have glued everything together. After you're done, you're going to repeat this process with the remaining 5 squares that you have left. So when you're done with one, it'll look something like this, and this is what we are going to call the petal of our snowflake. So go ahead and do that process with all 6 of your sheets of paper, and we'll meet back to put it all together. Okay, so I have all 6 petals done, and what you're going to do to connect them is you will see that they have what kind of looks like a long side and a short side. So you're going to connect the long side to the short side utilizing some more glue. And you might find that some of the little bits are popping off as you're going. You might have to reinforce with some more glue. But here, for instance, is my long side, my short side. So I'm going to take some glue right here and connect these two together until I have a chain with all 6 petals. Okay, now that I have this chain, we are going to connect them together to make our snowflake. So you're going to pull the 2 ends of the chain, and they're going to come down and around so all these little points go in together, and you are going to glue the last 2 sides together at the end to complete the chain in a circle. Ta-da! As a final step to your snowflake, you could punch a hole in the top and put a piece of string through so that it can hang down as part of your holiday decorations. I hope that you enjoyed this project. I hope you learned a couple of new things about snowflakes. If you want to learn more about snowflakes, please visit our online catalog at www.emcfl.org to place any books on snow and snowflakes on hold for you to pick up, or you can visit any MCFL branch and talk to a staff member there who would be more than happy to help you find some books on snow. Until next time, everybody, have fun with your snowflakes, and I will see you later. Bye-bye!